Looks like our recording is in progress. Welcome to Head and Shoulders, where we're going to talk about being a head and shoulders above the rest in athletics, or as it's known outside of Europe, track and field. So, with that being said, we're going to get straight into the action. First, there's a little bit of controversy here. I personally like it. Look, between Sha'Carri Richardson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and really it's just coming from Sha'Carri. I mean, she is bringing the controversy, which is actually what you need when you see a sport get pumped up. Really, even though this is a highly arrogant statement, but we're gonna say this. But first, congratulations to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, because I'm gonna bring some controversy too, actually. So we need this in a sport like this. So I got to move this, whatever. You guys don't see it. So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce becomes second fastest woman of all time. I've been saying it before I created this channel, and I just got motivated to create this channel. Look, we got your boy Ray Edwards making his YouTube channel. It really inspired me to do this one earlier than I would have. Number one, we need a separate track league, not that American track league thing. And some people told me that they took some of the ideas that I placed around. Not going to reveal who I am just yet, but it's coming. But regardless of that, we need a separate track and field league for the United States, just like the NBA doesn't care really too much about the Olympics. And I say, quote unquote, don't care. They make their money outside of it. U.S. athletes really don't get paid that much at all. Just imagine you are a bench warmer for the US. Make it team based. I'm giving away a lot of stuff here for whoever wants to do that if they do it before me, because I plan on doing it in the next decade. But make it a team format where people have a minimum pay grade of what they're making, because you can't really work another job and be a pro athlete at the top level most of the time. So, hey, I mean, Kenenisa Bekele is trying to run his own business. And I mean, his performances in the marathon have been sketchy. But when he was on the track before he got injured, he was untouchable. So many world records. So just think of it that way. So look, here we go. Let's get back in. Let's restart this back to what you guys came from. You guys came here for the 100. Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce becomes the second fastest woman of all time. So let's get back to here. 10.63. You guys can search that on the internet. The Deportes Plus backup channel is what you guys can look at, and he has that posted there if you guys can't find it in other areas. I don't want to do that because of copyright. New channel, I don't even want to risk it. Maybe it's even risky here in Europe doing this because, you know, it's weird. But anyway, Florence Griffith Joyner, 10.449 seconds. I can't wait to see that thing just get obliterated. I want somebody to obliterate that. I have no biases here, but one thing I will say is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, if she makes a final in the 100, she always medals. That's one thing I've noticed. She always medals if she makes a final in the 100. So if she makes the final this year, she got a medal. That's the way I look at it. You predict the future based on the past. And so far, even Sha'Carri Richardson, her previous at 10.7, she didn't even match up with Shelly-Ann. Maybe she thinks she could beat her because of the age thing. And yeah, that could have been that. But I know that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is a rocket booster. Okay. She's the second fastest now of all time at 34 years old. Look, it even says here, 34-year-old who also won world gold at Doha. When she ran that 10.71 in Doha in 2019, that's when I knew she's going to get faster. She almost matched her time. It's just like, is it Juan Torres? I might be getting a person wrong in the 400 hurdles. You guys comment in the comment section below if you see this video within enough time. The 400 hurdler, where he competed 2 Olympics before, and I believe this was London. He ran darn near his PR. And unfortunately, some things happened with his family. and then he just retired. He ran a bad time after that, after winning the gold again, and then he just retired. It was either that or was it Rio? No, it wasn't Rio. It was London, because of leading up to Rio, he retired. It was unfortunate for that, but that's when I knew she had a high chance of getting a faster time. Here we go. Let's get to this. So forget the Sha'Carri Richardson for a second. Carmelita Jeter, I just woke up to some amazing news. At Real Shelly-Ann FP has done it again. I give credit when it's due. You have come back from having a child, right? For you know what I noticed on the women's side, when they have children, they typically run faster. I mean, Paula Radcliffe in the women's marathon, even what happened in the 1500 at the Olympics, where you had shoot, I'm forgetting the name. She finished second at the Olympics, at the Rio Olympics, from Kenya, and she ran a PR, which was a Kenyan national record, and was just behind what's her name from the Netherlands. Why am I forgetting names? I come from a distance background. I've coached different events, even the pole vault. That's my favorite event, by the way, pole vault. So I'll be having a bias of covering that here. But women get pregnant, then they come back, snap back, and come faster. So man, that's like an advantage right there, in my opinion. So, and showed the world how talented and driven you are. Allison Felix. Oh, I guess I clicked on it. Allison Felix had come back. I believe she had a child. And so if she comes back running faster in PRs, man, look, it's the pregnancy thing. And says, showed the world how talented and driven you are. You are officially the fastest women. I think she meant woman alive. Keep motivating these young queens. Hashtag Coach Jet. So she came out and said that, congratulated her. Carmelita Jeter is the third fastest woman of all time, second fastest woman alive right now. Uh, Here comes Sha'Carri. We can go over to the comment section here on Twitter. My presence in this track game, making history happen. No need for a thank you, with some flames right there. Now, maybe it's just COVID with the shutdown, because I mean, we got records in the 5K, the 10K, the road races, world half marathon world records. We got records all over the place, just getting knocked down after this COVID-19. A lot of people were able to deal with their injuries. Unfortunately, current world record holder in the 800, David Rudisha, has maintained an injury, trying to come back from his injury within the last 2 weeks. So he's going to step down and not compete. And that's unfortunate. But across the board, we seeing records all over the place. So what is she talking about? What is she talking about? Now, I like that controversy she bringing here, because number one, you got to be pretty dang delusional to think the 10.72, which didn't even match Elaine Thompson's best time, or Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's previous best time, because they were matched at 10.7 flat, had forced other people to go faster. Maybe it's because you did 4 sub 10.8s this season. Maybe that's what it is, where she has the confidence or the arrogance, because number one, she doesn't have an Olympic medal. She didn't make an Olympics. And she's talking about people that have Olympic gold. Both Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Elaine Thompson have Olympic gold medals, world championship gold medals, and other medals in the world championships and everything. And Sha'Carri couldn't even make the team when she tried, after winning the NCAAs and setting a collegiate record. So, I don't know. Yeah, it says, just bring that Olympic gold medal back to Baton Rouge one day. Some people laughing at her. It's just a mix up. So that's what we're going to cover today. That's all. Definitely give a subscribe. We're going to talk about other events, and definitely here. This is what we need. This is what we need. Some controversy here. Just like this guy, Sha'Carri, the horn has been blown. 10.63. We await your reply. True, you have energized the spectators. Let's go. I think that she's a good element in track and field, because we need the excitement. We need people like that. If anything, I mean, we need some more of that on the men's side. That's what Justin Gatlin, when he was younger, before he got banned for the doping and everything, uh, he was bringing some of that. He was waving to his competitors, saying, "Come on, faster, faster!" in the middle of the 100 while he was in the USA Championships. That's the type of stuff we need. If Sha'Carri did one of those and then she started to, you know, wave her hand saying pick it up to people, that would be great. In all honesty, I would love to see some arrogance like that. That's what we need in sports. All this like kumbaya, hold my hand stuff. I mean, it's a double-edged sword because if she can't make the team, even if she gets injured, it doesn't matter. She didn't make the team. That's all people will remember when they're looking through the history books and looking through that. It's the coulda, woulda, shoulda. If she doesn't make the team or she doesn't get a medal, because typically this is what happens in the U for the U.S. women in the 100. If you look back, and I'm going to do a fact-based thing after that. Right now, I'm making a claim. I'm going to back it up. I might be even wrong because my memory might be a little delusional myself. But as far as I know, for the last 2 decades or the last Olympics and everything, and World Championships included, the U.S. either gets completely shut out of the medals or they win. There's a few times where the medals actually come out and we get like a minor medal, bronze or silver, but most of the time it's either, and I say we, as in the U.S. because obviously I'm U.S. based, but the United States. I'm gonna try to be less that inclusive here. The United States either gets a gold in the 100 or gets no medal. Just look back over what the United States does on the women's side. The men's side is different. On the women's side, and it's like you get a gold or you ain't getting nothing, and that's a wide range. So it's either gonna be she gets a gold, statistically speaking, and I gotta trust the statistics here. That's why I trusted on Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. I trust the statistics that she comes and she's ready for a championship no matter what. Carmelita Jeter wound up edging her out in London, and that's when she edged her out in London. Now, I believe that's when Carmelita Jeter ran this 10.64. Now, I could be wrong, but I believe that's when she ran the 10.64. But she edged her out in London. Elaine Thompson edged her out in Rio. She's ready for this gold in Tokyo. She showed Elaine Thompson. She showed the world that she could run a fast time again near her PR, left everybody in the dust in Doha. So definitely subscribe, share, like this. We're going to continue this Head and Shoulders broadcast because we want to make sure we point out the people that are head and shoulders above the rest every single time they are coming to perform right now. And I have not budged at all on this until evidence shows otherwise, that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is not going to get the gold. Yes, I would like to, as a bias from the America, from, I would say the Americas, but from the United States, like to see the U.S. get a gold. But when it comes to performances, I ain't going to have a bias here. I was a coach. And so I'm just going to look and be realistic. This is the realistic thing, that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has the highest chance of getting the gold. Elaine Thompson would be, she's very inconsistent. And obviously she's struggled with injuries, but she's very inconsistent. She's either getting a gold or she ain't getting a medal, even if she makes the final. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, look up her history. She makes a final, she gets a medal. So even if she doesn't get a gold, I am confident that she's going to get a medal. So there we go. Like, subscribe, comment. We're going for 1,000 by the end of July. I know that's a hefty goal from where we are now at 0. But hey, I'm looking forward to it. Peace out.